Yo, what's up everybody? It's the Farson brothers. Listen up, because this isn't just another video. We're diving deep into the YouTube game, talking about how to crush it, how to stand out, how to build a real audience. We're not talking about millions of random viewers, but a dedicated tribe that digs what you're putting out there. This is about finding your people, you know? The ones who get your humor, who are into the same stuff you are. That's where niche content comes in. And the best part? When you narrow your focus, you become the go-to person for that specific thing. YouTube's constantly changing, so we're going to talk about jumping on trends, collaborating with other creators, and just generally keeping things fresh. Trust me, you don't want to be that guy stuck in 2015, right? Alright, first things first, we gotta talk about finding your niche. It's not about being everything to everyone, it's about being something special to the right people. Think about it. What gets you fired up? What are you passionate about? Maybe it's gaming, maybe it's cooking crazy food, maybe it's building stuff with your bare hands. Whatever it is, that's your starting point. And look, I get it. You might be thinking, but Casey, there are already so many people doing that stuff. And yeah, you're right, there are. But here's the thing, none of them are you. You bring your own unique perspective, your own experiences, your own voice to the table. Don't be afraid to be yourself, to let your personality shine through. Find that sweet spot where your passion intersects with what people are searching for. Okay, so you found your niche, you're creating awesome content, but the YouTube game is all about staying ahead of the curve. That's where trendjacking comes in. Now, before you freak out, I'm not talking about being a copycat or selling out. Trendjacking is all about taking something that's already popular and putting your own unique spin on it. It's about being relevant, being part of the conversation. Think about it like this. Every day there are new trends popping up on YouTube. New challenges, new memes, new ways of doing things. When you see a trend that fits your niche, jump on it. Don't be afraid to experiment, to try new things. The worst that can happen is it doesn't work out, and you learn something in the process. Don't just copy what everyone else is doing. Put your own spin on it. Add your own personality, your own creativity. Alright, let's talk about collaborations, because this is where things get really interesting. Collaborating with other YouTubers is like unlocking a secret level in a video game. It's a chance to reach new audiences, make new friends, and learn from the best. Think about it. You've poured your heart and soul into building your channel. You've got this awesome community, but there's a whole world of people out there who haven't discovered you yet. Collaborations are like building bridges to those new audiences. When you team up with another creator, you're tapping into their existing fan base, and they're tapping into yours. Plus, it's just more fun to create with other people, you know? You bounce ideas off each other, you learn new skills, you push each other to be better. Find creators who align with your values, who have a similar audience to yours, who you genuinely connect with. Let's be real for a second, alright? You could have the most amazing video in the world, but if your thumbnail and title suck, nobody's gonna click on it. It's like having a Ferrari with a flat tire. All that potential, going nowhere. Your thumbnail is your first impression, your chance to grab people's attention as they're scrolling through a sea of other videos. It's gotta be eye-catching, intriguing, and give people a taste of what your video's about. Think bold colors, clear text, and an image that makes people stop and say, "What is that? I gotta see this." And don't underestimate the power of a good facial expression. Now, your title is equally important. It's gotta be concise, attention-grabbing, and accurately reflect what your video's about. Make it sound interesting. Make it sound like something you'd actually want to click on. Alright, let's cut to the chase. Content is king. You can have all the fancy thumbnails and clickbait titles in the world, but if your actual video is boring, people are going to bounce faster than you can say algorithm. So how do you create engaging content? Well, first and foremost, you got to know your audience. What do they want to see? What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? Once you know what makes them tick, you can start creating content that speaks directly to their needs and desires. Give them the information they're looking for, entertain them, make them feel something, and don't be afraid to experiment, to try new things. The key is to constantly be pushing yourself creatively, to find new and interesting ways to tell your story and connect with your audience. So you've got your niche, you're creating killer content, you're collaborating with other creators, but you're uploading videos sporadically whenever you feel like it, and you're wondering why your channel isn't growing as fast as you want it to. Listen up, because this is important. Consistency is key. The YouTube algorithm loves consistency, and more importantly, your audience craves it. Think about it. When you have a favorite TV show, you know exactly when it's going to air each week. You look forward to it, you make time for it, it's part of your routine. When you upload videos on a consistent schedule, whether it's once a week, twice a week, or even daily, you're training your audience to expect new content from you. And when you're part of their routine, they're more likely to stick around, to engage with your content, to tell their friends about you. So figure out a schedule that works for you and stick to it like glue. Alright, let's talk about community engagement, because this is where you turn casual viewers into diehard fans. It's not enough to just upload videos and hope for the best. You gotta build relationships with your audience, make them feel seen and heard. Think about it. YouTube is a two-way street. It's not just about you broadcasting your message to the world, it's about creating a dialogue, a conversation. Respond to comments, answer questions, run polls, host Q&A sessions. Let your audience know that you're not just some faceless entity behind a screen, but a real person who cares about what they have to say. Share behind-the-scenes glimpses into your life, your creative process, your struggles, your triumphs. When you build a strong community around your channel, you're creating something special. Alright, let's talk SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. Now, I know what you're thinking. Casey, this sounds boring. And yeah, it can be a little technical, but trust me, it's important. Think about it. When you type something into YouTube's search bar, how does it decide which videos to show you first? That's right, the algorithm. And the algorithm loves SEO. SEO is all about making it easy for YouTube to understand what your video is about so it can show it to the right people. It's like giving your video a VIP pass to the front of the search results. Once you know your keywords, you gotta use them strategically in your video title, description, and tags. Use them naturally in a way that makes sense. Alright, so you've created an amazing video, you've optimized it for SEO, but it's just sitting there on your YouTube channel gathering dust. What gives? Here's the thing, you gotta promote your videos, people. YouTube is just one piece of the puzzle. You gotta get your content out there on other platforms. Spread the word far and wide. Think about it. Where does your target audience hang out online? Are they on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok? Find them where they are and give them a taste of what you're all about. Share snippets of your videos, behind-the-scenes content, teasers for upcoming uploads. Remember, the more people you reach, the more potential viewers you have for your YouTube channel. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground today, but there's one last thing I want to talk about. The call to action. This is it, your final chance to seal the deal, to turn viewers into subscribers. Think about it. You've created this amazing video, you've entertained them, you've informed them, you've made them feel something. Now you gotta tell them what you want them to do next. Don't be shy about asking for the subscribe. Remind them that subscribing is the best way to stay up to date on all your latest content. What's in it for them? What kind of content can they expect from you in the future? Paint them a picture of what their YouTube experience will be like if they join your community. And don't forget to thank them for watching. A little bit of gratitude goes a long way. So there you have it, guys. My top 10 life hacks for crushing it on YouTube. Remember, it's all about finding your niche, creating engaging content, and building a strong community. Don't be afraid to experiment, to try new things, and most importantly, to be yourself. The world needs your unique voice, your perspective, your creativity. Now go out there and make some magic happen. And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content like this.